Hello everyone, welcome to Quick and Easy Cooking. Now today we're celebrating Mardi Gras. Now this is one of our favorites when we go to New Orleans. You have to go to Cafe du Monde. Cafe du Monde is world famous for their beignets. And so today we are going to try our best to replicate Cafe du Monde's world famous beignets. Now the ingredients that you will need are powdered sugar, 1 Cafe du Monde beignet box mix, and you will also need all-purpose flour, water, and for this video we're using Crisco pure vegetable oil. Now what I have started is you want to make sure that you get on the back of the box. I'm going to reach in here, excuse me for reaching in. On the back of the box you're going to take all-purpose flour, and you're going to use it very liberally. Not a lot, but I mean liberally. And so you want to make sure that you have all-purpose flour set aside because you're going to use this, because this dough is going to be very tacky. It's going to be very sticky. It's almost like a biscuit, and you're going to have to knead it. So definitely have some all-purpose flour. What you're going to do is you're going to measure out 2 cups of the beignet mix. So you're going to open up this package and measure out 2 cups of the beignet mix. Now also you're going to get 7 ounces. Now it has to be 7 ounces of water. So in a measuring cup, measure out 7 ounces of water. Now what I have here is 1 cup of Cafe du Monde's beignet mix. Now this is the 2nd cup that you will need of the beignet mix, so I'm just going to pour this in. So it takes 2 cups total. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pour 7 ounces of water. What we're doing is we're just taking a spoon and we're just mixing this all together. You want to make sure that you have some flour out on your countertop. Now what we're doing is my mom is just taking this and mixing it up, and you just got to play with it for a little bit, like it's almost like a biscuit.
All right. Now what I'm doing is what we call kneading. So here we are. We've got this all together. See this ball here? Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pack it together like this, and I'm going to set it down on some flour, and I'm just going to pat it just like you were making homemade biscuits.
Now what my mom is doing, she's kneading the batter, and see how that looks?
See, I want to show you. It stays together. You don't have it where it's, you know, real runny or anything. That means you have overwatered it. So anyways, what we're getting ready to do now is we're going to put it back into the ball, just like if you were doing biscuits. And we're going to take a roller and we're going to roll some flour on,
yes,
or put some biscuits. And I have made a lot of biscuits in my life, so this is okay. Anyway, so now we're going to start to just real simple
roll it out,
and you can see just like a biscuit. You don't want them too thin, so I'm going to help mine a little by just pressing down like that, because people do get these too thin, and you don't want to. Now this would still be too thick. And they don't puff up right.
When you get them too thin, they don't puff up right, because when you go to Cafe du Monde, they have like a little puff to them. And so if you over thin it out, you won't have that puffiness. It'll be just like a little puff, and it'll be like flat batter.
Yeah, you don't want it flat. But like I said, this is, you know, like, and you can see it's not sticking to, you know, my rolling pin.
Yeah.
And it's not sticking to my hands. So,
no.
You know, if you have that consistency, you won't have any problems with making these.
My mom is rolling it out. This is going to be good.
Now see, when I pick it up, it's not going to fall apart. Okay, what I want to show you is when I pick this up, it's not going to fall apart. So you just want to flop it back over, and you're going to keep on rolling. And you, like I said, the whole trick to this is that you don't want it to be too thin.
Got this rolled out really good. So now what we're going to do is we're going to cut them into squares. What I've done is I have taken a pizza cutter and I have taken where I cut this down like this, a pizza cutter like that. And then you're just going to cut them into like squares like this. And these are going to be the best beignets. I mean, you can't beat Cafe du Monde. They're the best. But we're going to try to make them as close as we can to our Cafe du Monde.
See how we have these cut? Okay, this was done with a pizza cutter, and that's the easiest way. A lot of people take knives and cut them over, but I just do a pizza roller. And anyways, you want them to look like this. Now, here's the dough that I have left. I'm going to roll it out just like I would with biscuit. Okay?
Actually, so, we got quite a bit in the
right
in the plate. We got quite a bit. See, 2 cups makes quite a bit.
Yes, it does.
So what Mom is doing, she is rolling out, sorry for the movement of the camera.
Okay.
Mom is rolling out the rest of them.
And like that, you're just going to use your pizza
cutter.
Dough.
And pizza cutter.
if you make biscuits, if you've ever made homemade biscuits, you will know what I'm talking about. You just want to cut this away.
Yeah, trim it up.
Cut this away. Cut this away. And cut this away. Okay.
I just absolutely love New Orleans. Yep, Mom's making a tiny little beignet. Now we're going to put that one together because we do not waste. We're going to make a little baby beignet.
we're gonna make a little round one out of sorts, but here we go. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to take our beignets and we're going to put them in the hot oil, and we're using our 5-quart Dutch oven, and we fill it about 2-3 inches worth of oil. Let it get to 370 degrees, and then we pop these little
beignets in.
And
then what we're going to do is also, you don't want to add all this to the pan. You want to cook like just a couple at a time.
And you will need a spider.
Yeah, you'll need a spider.
Yeah.
And that's the key ingredient. And the reason being is because when you put them all on in, they just don't cook right. So just do 2 at a time, and then just the other 2. And when you do this, the key to this also is when they come out of the oil, you have to have that powdered sugar ready. And I noticed that when you don't have that powdered sugar ready, a lot of times if you just put the beignets off to the side and let them cool and stuff, it just doesn't adhere as like they do at Cafe du Monde. Those things, when they come out of the oil, they put that powdered sugar on right away, and that's the key ingredient because that's when you want it the most. If you let it sit, it just doesn't take well. Now we took a thermometer and our oil reached 370 degrees Fahrenheit. So what we're going to do now is we put 3 beignets on in.
Now they floated to the top, so we're going to gently turn these. And I'm only doing 3 at a time. As you can see, they are puffing up very nicely. I guess I'm not doing good at fishing. Okay. They're like little puff pillows, and that's what you want to see. So we're going to let them get a little bit more golden brown.
Come out, they look like this. You have to take the powdered sugar right away and dump them on, because that's when they adhere the most. That's what Cafe du Monde does. And they give you like a pound of powdered sugar because that's what they're made. That's what they're like. And these are absolutely phenomenal. Look at that. Look how good those look.
And those look like, what they look like is little powdered pillows.
Yes.
Look at that. Oh my goodness. And you know, don't be intimidated by making these.
No.
Because they're really very easy.
It's actually very easy to make and stuff, so but you got to take them out when they come out of the oil. The main thing is to get the powdered sugar on them, because that's the way Cafe du Monde does them.
See, Deanna, how we're going to turn these little puff pillows, and I've got my plate where I've got some powdered sugar already on it. So now here we are. We're just giving them a quick little oil bath here. And now we're ready to take them out. All right. Thumbs up.
Thumbs up. So when you're in New Orleans, you've got to go to Cafe du Monde. It is really good. Everyone, here is our Cafe du Monde Beignets, and they have turned out very good. Now, there's nothing like the real thing when you go to New Orleans and have the Cafe du Monde Beignets there. It's just very special. But I think we came pretty close to replicating the Cafe du Monde Beignets. So just by using that mix, it's almost like identical to it, and it tastes absolutely wonderful. I want to thank everybody for watching our video today. Please click the subscribe button and notification bell so that way every time I come on you know. And if you're watching this video for the first time, please click the subscribe button. I would love to have you as part of our YouTube family. Again, thank you for watching. Take care, and we'll see you in the next video.